When I was younger, I'd flinch when people called me disabled. I'd say, hey, I'm a person with a disability, claiming that person first language like a shield over my head. I see now that my fear was probably not about the word itself, but more the stigma and the shame that was attached to it. Many of us are taught to avoid the word disabled, seeing it as a negative, a label describing someone by what they cannot do. But what if we got it all wrong? Today, I want to talk about the language we use, not to give you another set of politically correct terms, but to help us stop treating the word disabled as a dirty word. The goal is to embrace it as a normal part of human lives. If you haven't experienced disability yet, you will one day as a result of an illness, an accident, or just natural aging if you live long enough. This is a normal part of life. There's no escaping it. So it's important that we have honest conversations about it. The person first language, like person with a disability, was created with a beautiful intention to emphasize the person before the condition. But many of us in the disability community, including myself, are now reclaiming and preferring the words disabled and even crip. We don't see that disability is something that we wear like a bag or a shirt. It becomes kind of a part of us. Disability did not only bring some limitations, but also gifts and aptitudes and outlooks that we would not have had without it. They're part of our strengths. They coexist, and we're proud of it. The most important takeaway is that the preference of terms differs from one person to another. So it's always best to ask. But there are outdated terms that we should stop using, like handicapped, or differently able, or special needs. Special needs, come on, what is that? I think these words come from a place of pity or a desire to sugarcoat things to make sure that we keep the experience of disability far from us because we're uncomfortable. But remember, I told you that one day it's going to be your experience too. So might as well get comfortable now, because when we use clear words about disability, this is when we get good conversations. We can advocate for what we need. We can even prepare as a society to make sure that the installations we need will be there when it's our turn. There's nothing shameful in that. The best way, remember, is always to ask someone, how do you like to refer to your disability? Not only this is very respectful, but it's giving them the space to show you how they see themselves, and then great relationship starts from there. The core issue, it's not the vocabulary, it's the fear and the stigma associated to the concept of disability itself. My own journey from being afraid of the terms to embracing it was quite transformative. It's easier for me to advocate for myself, to get what I need, and also to be a great coach with fellow disabled people as we look at how we perceive our disability and what we can do to actually harness the best it has to offer for our present and our future lives. So, if you want to be part of conversations like these, you are most welcome to join our school community. You can find the details in the description of this video.